Morning, how are you all after the storm that we had last night? Hertfordshire was hit really badly on Saturday through to Monday. On the Saturday we were over in Cambridge, had a lovely day, we vlogged it, so that's over on the channel now if you want to catch up with that. Had no idea at all that the rain was coming, let alone a storm. Currently driving around to Lidl. I am hoping that they have got some pumpkins and squashes. I need buckets full of them. You may be wondering, why does Cher need a bucket load of munchkin pumpkins? Around this time of year, the balcony gets even better because we're going to add lots of pumpkins and maybe a few squashes because they do those in greens and all different colours. Munchkin pumpkins. What great two words put together, munchkin pumpkin. Just try saying it right now. It feels really, really good to say. Grab yourselves a warm, cosy drink because this week we've got an extra midweek vlog. Right, we've just arrived. I'm hoping that they've got quite a bit because I need to buy quite a few of these to go all the way along the balcony. Also, when you get to Lidl, you have to pick up some fresh bread rolls. You just have to every time you go in because they're the best. They're the absolute best, and we might have those for lunch. It's always so dangerous when you come to Lidl because they have the most amazing houseplants. £2.99. Oh my goodness, how can you resist? And look at these. These are really hard to keep though. I had some of these last year and they are really difficult to keep. £2.99 is such a good price. We've got some, we haven't got enough, unfortunately. I think that the vegetable man in Lidl thinks I'm utterly crazy. I just went up to him and said, "Excuse me, do you have any munchkin pumpkins in?" And he looked at me and said, no, we don't." "Oh, okay," I said. "Do you have any squashes in?" "Come with me." So he took me up and down the whole fruit and veg, and I was thinking, they're not going to have any, they're not going to have any. Then right at the end, there was just a few left. So I'm not the only one. There must be other people out there buying up the seasonal veg. So they have to be quite small. I mean, I just holding this, just so excited. They need to be around this size because if they're too big, they won't fit in the Juliet balcony. Let's pop round to Sainsbury's and see if they've got any. And if they haven't, let's pop into Aldi. I have got a few at home. I managed to pick some up there. So I do know that they have some, but Sainsbury's is a little bit closer. Then let's get home and make a nice roll and some soup for lunch. It's one of those days that you want to get out to get back. Do you ever have days like that? Let me know. This is so dangerous. Yes, this is exactly what we're looking for. Let's pick up a couple of larger ones so that we can make some pumpkin soup. We also have a good selection of squash as well. Okay, whilst we're here, let's go down and just see what autumn day wear they've got. So they have a nice cosy navy body warmer at £25. This fleece is gorgeous. So that fleece is £30. That is very, very nice. Love that. Here's a nice cosy knit. This one does up with just the one button. Really, really like this fabric. It feels like good quality, and that is £24. Fallen in love with this one. I love the sleeves on this. So that is £18, and it just has the most beautiful sleeves. Love it. I really like these stripy pyjamas. I actually liked this colour, but these are just shorts. They're £20. This pair is £22. They have super snuggly things as well. They've got the matching tops and bottoms, almost like super soft. These are £14 for the top. The matching bottoms are there, £14. So you'll be paying £28 for the top and the matching bottoms. We've got a great selection of slippers. I've fallen in love with these ones. They're £12. They have some cute autumn bits. I really like this bunting. That's really cute. And also the wreath is very nice as well. I have a little collection of felt mice. How cute is this one with a little munchkin pumpkin? But let's get home and grab some lunch and I'll show you what I picked up in Sainsbury's. This size pumpkin is great for pumpkin soup. So I bought a couple of those. I managed to find another white one, 3 little munchkin pumpkins and a variety of different types of squash. I think we probably will have enough for the balcony, which is great. I did also pick up a few bits and pieces in Sainsbury's, so I'll show you those later on. This soup is roasted tomato and lentil soup and it is delicious. Made even better by a fresh little roll. I was going to make a cheese roll for lunch, but the weather just decided for me that it needed to be soup today. I have started cracking on with jobs. I've done some washing up, I've put a load of washing in, and my next job is for one of my businesses called Seasonally Dressed. I own a vintage dress shop, if you didn't know that already. A lovely customer has bought an absolutely stunning vintage Laura Ashley bag. Isn't it absolutely beautiful? We've got the red poppy print with pink carnations, and also there is some rose print detail too. So to wrap this up for the customer, I have already steam cleaned it and made sure that there is absolutely no creases whatsoever on this beautiful delicate bag. Let's move you there. First job is always just to make sure I've got everything that I need. So I've got my box ready. I always have black ribbon. I've got some extra tissue paper to pop inside the bag. I have a little note for the buyer with a special discount code on. And then I also have a little business card as well. Close the lid. The next job with the parcel is to arrange a collection. I don't know if you know this, but Royal Mail now collect your parcels for free. They bring your label, you do not need to do anything, and I have found that it's cheaper than going to the post office, and obviously it saves time. So I will pop onto the Royal Mail website. I will let the system know when I want the item collected. I don't need to do anything else. The postman will ring the doorbell. He will take the parcel. I always see them put the label on. We just confirm the address and off it goes. It's absolutely brilliant. So that will be collected tomorrow, and I really hope that my customer in New Zealand will absolutely fall in love with the vintage Laura Ashley bag. Today I need to rectify a mistake that I did the other day. Complete housewife disaster. So you can see in the video that the white areas of my favourite jeans have turned pink. These jeans are vintage. They are the best fitting jeans I have. I know exactly what the culprit was. It was that bloody red scarf that has turned the whites of my jeans pink. Oh, they are my favourite jeans. This just shouldn't happen. I'm 40. I'm 40 years old. I have been doing washing for many years. I don't know what was wrong with me. Why did I pick up that red scarf and put it in the washing machine? It's almost like I'm playing with the thoughts in my head. Let's just risk it. It will be fine. And then look what happened. That was the story 2 days ago. Since then, I put a shout out on Instagram, and thank you so much because you saved me. I was about to put them straight on a 60 wash, and I had so many messages that just said, don't do that, don't do that, don't do that, don't do that. I was like, okay. they will shrink if you put your jeans on a high heat. So I didn't do that. They have been on a couple of washes now at a 40, and I used some of the Oxy white powder. They smell very good. It's probably because they've been washed 60 million times. You can see from the video that they are slightly better. This morning I woke up and I had an idea that I would put them in the bath face down with the Oxy white powder underneath and make like a solution. Let's give it another last shot, shall we? Please, jeans. I just want you back to normal. Wow, the sunshine's just come out. I think it's a good opportunity to go ahead and pop those pumpkins along the balcony.
I'll be in Wisconsin, where my childhood was found. I've been talking about getting out of town, or out to the mountains, where I can put my anchor down. I'm gonna get out of town. I'm going crazy.
I've got myself a decaf because it's now 3:20. If I had a caffeinated at this time, oh my goodness me, I would not be able to sleep. I would be completely wired. I hate that feeling when you've had caffeine too late on in the day. I'm definitely a girl who needs to have a decaf in the afternoon. If you gave me a cup of coffee with caffeine in now, I would be wired all night. I would literally be buzzing. Caffeine does really affect me. Friends of ours will just guess how many coffees I've had just by looking at me or seeing how I open my mouth and start talking, and they can just guess. So quite often they'll say something like, "You've had a coffee today, haven't you, Cher?" Or, "You want on your second, are you, Cher?" I've even had early in the morning, "You've had 3 cups of coffee, haven't you, today?" And I'm like, oh God, is it that noticeable? Is it that noticeable? I'm having quite a productive afternoon. Managed to get the vintage bag wrapped. I've shown you and talked to you about the jeans. They are currently still in the bath. I'm hoping that the Oxy white powder will work its magic. So they're sort of cooking away in there. I've managed to do the balcony. The rest of the day is a little bit of hoovering, a little bit of cleaning, just light touch cleaning, not deep cleaning. You know, when you have just got a few odd jobs to do around the house, quite often I'll pop a timer on or something like that. I really find that helps. So I wouldn't put on an hour today because I don't want to do that much and I want to work fast. So I'd probably put on, say, 20 minutes, just see how much I can get done in 20 minutes. It's really just those jobs you just don't want to get done. Putting a timer on does help my scatty brain because I can put a timer on and stay focused. If I haven't got a timer on, I will run around sort of thinking I'm on top of everything. I'm just going to clean, I'm just going to do that. And I end up looking around me and everything is out and I'm just thinking, what's going on here? You'll know that I went into Sainsbury's. I only went in there for some munchkin pumpkins and I managed to find some and some different types of squash. So that's great. The balcony, I'm just looking at the balcony down there. The balcony looks wonderful, but I did that silly thing. I started walking near the clothing. Anyway, I've bought 4 items. I absolutely love them all. You may have seen me looking at these. They're little felt pumpkins. They're so cute. And I'm going to hang them in the kitchen. Hopefully, I will have time to do that today. Aren't they gorgeous? They are absolutely lovely. I have fallen in love with them. I couldn't leave them. They were £10, which I think they're going to look lovely and they can come out every year. What I really like is that the orange is not too orange, if you know what I mean. It's not like Sainsbury's orange. It's muted. My next purchase is something that I've been looking for. I really did need some new slippers, so I bought these in a size medium. What I really like is the stitching detail around the outside. They've got a hard base. They've got this fur lining They just look so comfortable, don't they? I've not tried them yet. Shall we try them on? Yes, I love them. They feel super, super cozy. I really like these. You may have seen me looking at the jumpers, so this next one is going to be no surprise. I felt that this was such good value for money. It was £18. Honestly, give me something with a big sleeve and I'm such a happy girl. I really like the length of this jumper. It covers the bottom, it's super cozy, the fabric feels really nice against the skin. Some of you will totally get this, and some of you will think, God, share you're old. I don't know where you sit with this. I have always been a pyjama girl. I love pyjamas. In the summer, I can't stand pyjamas. They're just too hot. I find them too restricting around my stomach, and I will always opt for like a white cotton nightdress. Call me old. I have found myself recently asking GB if I can put his t-shirts on when I go to bed. And I really am at that age where when I'm sleeping, I just don't want anything restricting at all. Don't get me wrong, I still love pyjamas. I still will buy them and I wear them and I lounge in them. But there's nothing like putting on a huge nightshirt. I really love the colour of this. It's almost like a very, very muted pink. It was £16. This will be perfect for cozying up in the autumn. I love the length. I'm really pleased that I sized up in it. When you're lounging and you're chilling out, you just want something that is smocky. Okay, let's have a look at these jeans. No, they are still pink. They are still pink. Still pink, unfortunately. Let's put them back in. I'm going to turn them the other way, down into the water. I have to say they're much better, but they are still not great. You can see they're still quite pink. I don't know what to do because I don't want to give up on these jeans. These are my favourite jeans. I would say that the back is much, much better. I would wear that. That's fine with me. I don't mind that. I'm not going to throw these jeans out. They're just too special to me. It's much later on now. We are going for dinner with my youngest stepson, so that'll be really nice. That's a bit later on this evening. It's currently 4:15. GB has said that we can stop and see if Sainsbury's have got any more pumpkin bunting, just so that I can put some more up towards the other side of the kitchen. I have managed to get everything done today. I just haven't been for a run. So I'm going to quickly get changed before it gets dark and just go for a very quick run around the block, and that will just help my energy levels and get myself really hungry, ready for our dinner out.
But each step I'm taking, it seems like I'm finding myself. Oh, 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 oh. I've searched for gold and I've uncovered all kinds of treasure. But I'd take it all and I'd give it to somebody else.
Our decided that I'm going to go super chilled tonight, so I've just popped on a navy tee, my new chinos. This outfit cost £8, the chinos and the top from Primark. Put my hair into a low bun. I've taken off all my makeup. I'm looking forward to having a catch up with my youngest stepson over a nice delicious meal and then coming home to bed. Definitely need raincoats on. Come on, let's go. It's definitely the weather for raincoats, that's for sure. We're home from our meal. I feel really tired. It's 9 o'clock and I have put my new nightshirt on. I've put my electric blanket on in bed. I know, how old do I sound? And I literally cannot wait to put a little bit of radio on and pick up my book and then fall asleep. GB's up watching the football, but I don't think I can stay awake much longer. I've not stopped today. We did say to my stepson, where would you like to go? And I thought he would want to go to the pizza place that we normally go to. And he said no, he didn't fancy pizza. So we suggested some other places and he said, let's go for a Thai. So that was quite unexpected. I was expecting pizza for dinner tonight, but instead I had a Thai, which was very nice indeed. We were too tired to go to Sainsbury's on the way home to see if they had the pumpkin bun tin. So unfortunately I didn't get any more today. I'm having my hair done tomorrow and I thought I might just pop to Sainsbury's on the way, look for the pumpkin bun tin and just see if they've got this nightshirt in any other colours. Thanks so much for watching. I'm going to say good night and I will see you all again on Saturday.